Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my March weekly expense tracker, week number 3 from the 22nd to the 28th. I am in my bedroom, which is a different space than I usually film, so sorry if the lighting is different, if the setup is different, or you can't hear me as well, but I'll try to adjust that in my editing. Sorry also if you see my little baby bump pop into the picture. I got an like overhead view going on instead of the other way that I had it before. Anyways, I hope you guys don't mind this setup. I also did do my nails this morning. I don't get them professionally done. I just make them, or I just do them myself. I just do the press on nails and then do gel polish. So I thought it looked cute. I thought I'd do some self-care. So now I'm sitting down. I hope the volume is still good on my voice. But yeah, let's just get into this. We're not only just going to do my weekly expense tracker, we're going to do my weekly check-in for my bi-weekly budget too. So if you want to continue watching, then stay tuned. So we are going to look at all of the purple highlighting. That's my cash envelopes. They're all here, and I even have a second page now. Today is the 28th, by the way, but we're not spending any money, so we don't have to worry about that. First category is groceries, and week 3 starts at the 22nd, so we're gonna go to the 22nd on. So groceries would start here, so $112. And then we didn't have any other grocery expenses except for the one on this next page, which was $81.48. So that is $193.48. I'm going to do all the totals first, and then we'll go into the category balance after. So next is gas. We did fill up my husband's car, and that was $60, and that's all we had for gas. Eating out, we had no eating out this week. Baby, we didn't buy anything for him this week. We do have to buy more diapers, but I think we'll be good until tomorrow. Other, we spent $1.10 on a stamp to mail off my grandma's birthday card. Household, my husband went and got me Tums and toothpaste while he was doing his grocery haul, so that was $13.18. My husband got his $20 allowance, and that is in his account. I didn't spend anything, so that is good. And we finally did an oil change, so that was $75.53. I also didn't have birthdays in this weekly setup, but I have to add it because I did spend in the random birthdays category. So $5.96 on a birthday card, and then the present was $26.50. So that was $32.46. So now I'm just going to add all of them up. $193.48 plus 60 plus 110 plus 13.18 plus 20 plus 75.53 plus 32.46. So $395.75, so that sounds good. Now I'm going to go This is from last week. So now we're going to take the category balance and subtract it by what we spent. So 277.19 subtract 193.48. We have 83.71. I'm not going to add a description or cash or debit, as it really didn't matter this week. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that. So we had a remaining $66.48. We spent $60. So there was $6.48 remaining. You may or may not know this, but I'm not doing cash envelopes right this moment because my husband does all the spending. I am pregnant and I'm on restricted movement, so I cannot do anything. Therefore, I do not spend much money. So I will resume the cash envelopes once I have my baby and everything mellows out and I'm able to leave the house. So it's just on pause for right now. So don't worry about me never doing cash envelopes again. Okay, moving on to eating out. I'm trying not to touch the pages because my hands are so sweaty now that I'm pregnant. So I will like smudge all the ink all over the place. So I'm trying my best not to touch the pages, but also like showing you guys what I'm doing. So category balance for eating out, we had $2.52 left and I didn't spend anything, so $2.52. Baby, we still have $27. Other, we are over, so we are over by $5.05, and then we have to add in a $1.10. So we are over by $6.15. These are my Inkjoy, Papermate Inkjoy gel pens in 0.7 if you are wondering. For household, we take 20 and subtract it by 13.18. That is $6.82. My husband's spending, he had $21.09 left, so he has $109 left. I am over, I accidentally did it in black, but $24.78. This was from my medication, so it's not like I spent it on anything like a new wallet or something. It was just for my medication now that I take now that I'm pregnant. So yeah, that's that. For oil change, I had it up here for 150, so we'll do 150 subtract 75.53. So that's 74.47. And then for birthdays, I don't have anything in my monthly budget budgeted out for birthdays. I did, however, include it in my bi-weekly budget number 2, but for this video and for my monthly budget, I didn't budget anything. So we're just going to put, oh, I meant to put over. Sorry. I completely lost my whiteout, so I have no idea where it is. So now we will do the balance. So what I do is I start off with 83.71, oops, 83.71 plus 648 plus 252 plus 27, subtract 615 plus 682 plus 109, subtract 24.78 plus 74.47, subtract 32.46. So that is 138.70 remaining. So now what we'll do to see if our numbers are correct is go to this category balance of $534.45, subtract it by what we spent, which was $395.75, and that gives you the category balance of $138.70. So we are right on track there. I'm so happy that these numbers turned out correct. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our biweekly budget. Now we are at our March biweekly budget number 2 from the 22nd to the 4th. I do a weekly check-in, so I transfer those numbers that we just did onto our actual second page, our expenses. But I want to know what if I have anything left over to pay in my debt and bills and see how we're doing with our income. So this is a great way to check. So my husband's income, he sends me a certain amount. So he took $60 plus 20, $60 was for gas and then 20 was for his allowance. So he actually made $17.41. And I don't do the actual or plus or minus until the 4th, just in case, say he gets a little bonus, or say I get an additional check from my EI finally. That's why I don't want to finalize it until it's completely done. February rollover was $100. We can see here February rollover and baby check were $473.63, and if you add these two together, that's what it is. So we're gonna add 100 here, 373.63 here, and then we're gonna do our total. So 1741 plus 100 plus 373.63. So $2,214.63. My husband made a lot over budgeted because he got a bonus in January. It's a production bonus, so if they meet a certain quota, he works at a mill, so if they make a certain amount or go over, then they get a little bit of a bonus, so that's nice. They don't always get it, so it's nice when we do get it. So now we're looking at rent. I send the rent and the Jeep payment to my savings. So I'm really saving up for April's rent, and then the Jeep payment is another story. It comes out before my husband can send me money in my account, so I have to make sure that money's already there, so I transfer it to my savings. Then I transfer it back the Thursday night, so when it hits Friday morning, I'm not in the negative in my account. I hope that makes sense. But let's continue. So you can see that I put rent in here. I did $500, so that's a total with the emergency fund, the Jeep, and the rent. So it was actually $500 that I put in here. I'm gonna put like a little circle there so I know I did it. The cell phones, let's look under bills is the category, and then the description is what I spent it on. So it was $219.97. My husband's friend called him, and he has a Texas number, so it was a long distance charge there. My bank fees haven't come out yet. That's on the 31st. My iTunes did come out though. Let's see where that is. Right there, $1.35. So let's grab that. And as you can see, I was a little bit over, so our totals are already going to be different. So I'm gonna put a 0 here. So now we're going to add up these categories. So 500 plus 219.97 plus $1.35. So that's $721.32. And now let's move on to debt. So as you guys already know, I put that Jeep payment into my savings. So we paid the $267.33. I paid $43.45 to my MasterCard. I sent $175 to my emergency fund. and my US credit card payment was $250. So my husband about a month ago had to go out of town to do a first aid course, so he had to use his visa to book a hotel, but he's getting reimbursed for that. But the charges on it, like, it's taken them so long to give him his reimbursement that there is a minimum charge on his credit card now for $36. So I have to write that on there because we were not expecting that, but that is okay. So we budgeted $0 and it was $36. By the way, these are my budget sheets. If you're interested in any of them, give me an email or direct message me on Instagram and I'll be happy to send you all of them. If you guys watch all my videos, then you'll get to see all of the ones that I have, but they're totally free and super easy to use. So now we're going to add in these totals. So the Jeep was $267.33, $43.45 for my MasterCard, $175 for my emergency fund, $250 for my US Visa, and $36 for my husband's Visa. So that is $771.78. That is a lot of sevens. So now we are going to flip over to this page. And we're going to go back to this page because we already did all the numbers. So for the weekly check-in, I don't do the plus or minus, obviously, because it hasn't ended yet. So we'll see here. I'll kind of do the calculations as we go to see how much I have going into this following week. So groceries, we did $193.48. Gas, we did $60. Eating out was $0. Baby was $0. Other was $110. Household was $13.18. My husband took out $20 for him. I didn't spend anything. See, right here I added in the birthdays for this budget, which I didn't have in the March monthly budget, but that's okay. So $32.46. And the oil change was $75.53. And as you can see, I didn't budget anything this bi-weekly period for oil change because I was supposed to do that in the first bi-weekly budget, so it was budgeted there, but it's still in the monthly budget, so that is okay. So again, our total was $395.75. So $511 subtract $395.75 is $115.25. That's what we have to work with if we want anything left over, which we are negative $12.44. So we actually have to spend under $100 to have anything kind of left over. It's a good thing that my husband made a couple $100 over expected, so that was about $200 over. So we do have about $300 in my account right now. As you can see right here, my ending balance for my bank account is $325.78. So that is how that happens. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it's not too long for you. Please follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel for more. Again, thank you guys for watching and see you guys in my next video. Bye.